Hey, today this is Martin. You know me, 52-year-old, single, had two fiancées, have 16 years, 17, going on 17 years worth of money in retirement. And now because of COVID, I'm trying to figure out, well, if I retire, I have two options. Either I leave my money in an account or I have to take that money out the account and find somewhere to invest it. Number one. The number two is, well, what do you do if you're 52 and you're single? Should I get married? Should I get into an open relationship? Or do I do both? Because after COVID, we realize, hey, till death do you part is fine. But what happens if you don't die and you end up having to stay in the same house with the person all the time? Did that just change things? Well, death do us part. Maybe we would have said maybe if a pandemic does you part, man. What do you think, man? Let me know. Subscribe, comment, like. Subscribe, comment, like. It's a different world, especially if you want to retire. That makes it. I've been thinking like, what do I do, man? Do I get married? Am I marrying for love? Am I marrying for sex? I know you said you're gonna do both. I don't know about getting both. Maybe I should marry for money. I'm 52, so I got to look for a young girl who wants a 1 minute man. See, I just want an older man. Say I have an older guy, but then after that, I know you're a 1 minute man anyway, so you're the perfect guy. And I'll probably say, you're right, baby, man. You go out and have some fun. So I'm thinking, what should I do, man? I was Jocelyn, Bernie, Delilah. I don't know who else I had in between. Still single, so I know you're thinking, oh, when I get older, maybe I should have a wife because I want her to take care of me. Really? Come on, man. You don't want to be like that. You want to be the man, you want to be the one with the money taking care of the wife. Whether she's young or old, man. I laughed today. I'm driving in I'm in a Hemet. You have all these people with these fancy cars. You got a Hemet, man. You better watch out, man. Stop is not in their vocabulary, man. They just be, even older people, like, do you realize do you understand physics? It's much like your bank account. Zero is the same as not stopping. I don't want zero velocity with your car parked inside of my back seat. It's just the things you see right now. We're heading to the holidays now. I'm thinking this is the time you think, oh, I'm going to get depressed because I don't have anyone here. Oh, no, that was the old days. Now after COVID, you're like, thank God I ain't got nobody here. And then I'll give you some things you can use to make sure people don't come by and bug you. But today I have one thing I'll talk about. What do you think? Should I get married or should I just get into an open relationship? Or maybe should I get married with an open relationship? Or am I just going to go deep and just say, honey, I love you till death do us part. I'm not, no adultery. I'm going to eat the same cake all night. I'm going to be Cardi B. I'm going to call off my divorce. And I'm going to eat the same cake and pussy 50 years, man. Give me the same pussy. I don't know, man. What you guys think, man? Let me know what you think about. Oh, you're so vulgar. Hey. You know how many women dump guys after COVID? And how many more guys are about to be dumped after COVID? You just do not know. They're like, oh man, marriage is one thing. Marriage is one thing when you can go out and get you some cake on the side. Or someone else to come in your mouth or something. But it's another thing when you're stuck with the same guy shooting in you. You're like, oh fuck this shit. And then you gotta listen to the same bullshit. That's what scares me. I'm like, oh man. I gotta even marry me a crazy woman who's a stalker who says, honey, you better not go out and sleep with anyone. I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill her, and I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna double suicide us all. Now that's the kind of woman I could go for, man. Delilah, my first girlfriend, she used to tear up the letters and stuff I get you. We used to fight and stuff. Sex was good. Delilah the same way. Possessive. So I gotta have those possessive women that say, don't slip, bro. Don't slip, bro. I'll cut it off. If I don't cut it off, then I'm gonna beat her ass, and then you're gonna pay the price. So That's what I'm thinking. Do I really want to get married? Or maybe you just need to find, maybe I need to find just a possessive, crazy girlfriend who just has sex all the time, has money, spends all the time with her, but she has so many different personalities that I'm with the same person, but I'm with the person with different personalities. That's what I'm thinking. So that's what I was going to talk to you about. Marriage, open relationship, or maybe just stalker girlfriend who says, you are mine. Total possession. Don't go with her. Don't talk to other women. If you talk to that other girl, I'm going to beat her up. That's the kind of girl I could go for. That's what I'm going to talk to. Number two, I was just going to talk to you about gambling again. For me, gambling is going to be the way of the future. Because everything else is because of COVID is going to be reshaped until probably next year. I decided I was going to take the vaccine. The reason I'm going to take it, because if it turns me to a zombie, I get to eat all these people. Eat the people. I'm tired of people are mountain biking and dogs. So I'm going to be the zombie. I'm going to eat people who mountain bike. Eat them. Or I have the people everyone who has a dog now. If I see one more person trying to train a dog, that's yesterday, some poor guy's cute little German Shepherd dogs telling him to sit down. So the dog's like, what the fuck, man? I'm a fucking dog. What do you want me to do? Drive the fucking car too? Jeez. Oh, man, it just drives me nuts. People, dogs, even the homeless people. I had the homeless person with the dogs, trying to have the dogs jumping over the parking stall thing. I'm just, what are you doing? That's just the person. I got a couple of cars with me playing music behind me. But leave the poor dogs alone. So let's get back to gambling and blackjack. The reason I say gambling is going to be the new gold rush is because you can just put the money in and the results are subjective at best, but people will be so hyped and so like gambling. We can do the Powerball, we can do all the lottery. Now let's do the fantasy, let's do the gambling, and watch. You're gonna see a whole bunch of people coming. These big investments: Goldman Sachs, Charles Schwab, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. They're all gonna start having these investment funds where people put their money in, and people like me who play blackjack, poker, baccarat, we'll go to Vegas and we'll be the people that'll be gambling with that money. Of course, we'll get our customary 10 to 15% fee and watch that be the way of the future. People are just going to pile all their money in. And why I keep harping on gambling, blackjack, and finding ways to learn how to gamble is because you're going to be the first people they come to. Are you a person who card counts when you play blackjack? Or are you a person who's just going to play the regular cards? I mean, just to have that specialty. And I want you to get out there now. For example, I'm taking $500. I'm going to go to Vegas. And I'm going to win $50. If I win $50, that's 10 times more than I would win if I was left at $500 in the bank for over a year. You only get $5. I can suck a dick for $5, man. I can go steal $5. I can collect $5 worth of cans. In a year, shit, why put $500 in? But I'm going to take that $500 to the downtown Grand as soon as the travel restrictions limit. And what's so good about the downtown Grand Hotel, in addition to gambling, they have the parlays. So I'm going to be the whale on the parlays. I'm going to play every parlay when I'm there. $5. What's your bet? $5. I may win $2,000 or $3,000, man. That's almost to win $1,500, to get $1,500, $5 deposited in the bank would be 300 years. I ain't going to live no 300 years. I ain't gonna have no dick in 300 years. I don't even think there'll be any type of, hormone that'll get me to get this thing up in 300 years. Now, if you take my body and put me into a cyborg, like on that Star Trek episode I saw last night with Flint and the woman who started to get emotions, perhaps. That's the only reason. That's the only thing. I ain't no chemical gonna get this thing up in 300 years. Make it fall off maybe, but not get it up. So, but gonna go to Vegas. I'm gonna sit at that table for 2 to 3 hours. I've already been practicing and just play the hands. I may win, I may lose, but you start learning how to deal with the people, learning how the cards work, playing the multiple blackjack thing, knowing when to get up, take my winnings and go put it in hide it in the bank in the safe. Or when I'm losing, learn how to take a break, go get a drink, come back and play the thing again. But gambling is the way of the future. So if you're an online college student or an online high school student, learn how to gamble. Just baccarat, poker, roulette. The reason I'm so hard, I'm doing blackjack is because I have an engineering degree from University of California, Davis, and an MBA from University of San Francisco. And all I'm good at is numbers, man. Don't ask me to do soil mechanics. I failed soil mechanics twice. That almost prevented me from graduating from college. But numbers don't lie. It's one thing. Numbers the same as a score. It is what it is. That's why I think blackjack is the one thing that you can make a lot of money on. It's about a 50-50 chance. And I believe with Vegas, if they are letting you play the parlay, that makes your odds a little bit better. Because I play the multi-deck blackjack because I believe it reduces the era of people playing random, doing crazy stuff, testing out techniques they saw online. We play the one regular strategy that's always repeated in every blackjack book that I've read. The only difference is how sometimes you play the ace and the twos, ace and the five, ace and the six, and whether you surrender or not. You might as well surrender. Whether you pay to surrender or you just let you lose. That's the only difference. All of them are the same. Some of them won money. Some of them said he lost money. Some of them are good at marketing. But all the blackjack books I've read, and I've read at least 5, 6, or 7. I've gone to the Downtown Grand last year. I played the single deck. I would not play the single deck. That was a disaster. I think I lost $20 or $30. I'm only playing like $2 or $3 per hand. But I left there, went to the multi-deck blackjack table. Make sure people were at the table playing. I won back all the money plus whatever, extra $50 or $60. So that's what I'm saying. Blackjack is my game of choice. So maybe for you it's poker, maybe you for baccarat. Also, I like to play the Powerball. I've won 2 out of 8 in August, 2 out of 8 in September, 1 out of 8 in October, because in California you can play it 8 times. So I play that. I just come up with different theories. If you're interested in that, I have a $300 Powerball package. That's my deluxe package. My highest package I have for dealing with the Powerball. I'll give you the strategies. And just help you out. Also, I have a $500 Blackjack retirement program. I teach you what I learned. You can go with me to Vegas and gamble. You can go with yourself. I don't care. $500. We'll consult. We'll go over different strategies. Tell me what you saw. Tell me what you didn't see. I'll help you out. You can go spend your own money, man. Or if you happen to, when the banks open up and they start letting you put the money in the investment funds, at least you try to find out, are you training the people? Are you training the people to play blackjack? These dealers, do they have skills? What do they know? Blah, blah, blah. At least you'll be able to educate it. Or you may actually just be a person who give you the money. Hey, go play the best of your ability at this blackjack table. I mean, maybe you get a free trip to Vegas. Maybe you get an extra $200, $300. So also, since some of you have been watching my car videos, you're not going to learn how to play off your car looking at how I paid off my car in 19-month video. You're not going to learn how to pay off your student loan looking at how my student loan was $94,117 in 2013. But then I got a call from a lady from the student loan who broke me down, man. I was crying. She says, "You better pay, bro." And I had to pay. Because I had delayed the money because I lost some duplexes, lost some property. I was in probate. It was a whole bunch of stuff. And I was dependent on my income tax return to help pay some bills. And she broke me down and got me to pay that stuff. She's got me to send $500 in. So I'm just going to garnish your wages. You've gone 2 years without paying. You're obviously working. Look, we can find a way to make the payments. Pay up, black man. Pay up, bro. She broke me down. So you're not going to learn money. I have a $300 program on how to pay off your student loan. I have the deluxe package I have is about $350 on how to pay off your car loan quicker. You need to work with me. We need to sit down. I need to see your budget. I need to learn your skills. I need to see your situation. We'll put together a plan. Because how my life was going, did your grandmother die? Were you taking your uncle to probate court? Were you paying not counting the $19,105 I had to pay for my grandmother from the state for Medicare. So I was going through all that and still paid off my car in 19 months. So unless you are going through that, you need to call me up. We need to go through some different strategies. So subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like. Today, number 1, gambling is the gold rush of the future. Number 2, what do you think? Should I get married? Should I have an open relationship? Should I have a marriage with an open relationship? Or should I just get that crazy stalker girlfriend who totally obsessed with me, makes me obsessed with her, and call it a day? I'm 52. I don't know how long Peter gonna stay up. You know, Viagra keep changing. I don't know what COVID gonna do, man. Maybe COVID gonna make him, once I take that COVID vaccine, maybe little Jake won't get up no more. What is it called? BBC? Yeah. How about BLC later?